Wondering what every founder offering an AI solution can learn from this healthcare startup? If you're building an AI startup right now, there's a harsh reality most founders discover. Using the word AI to grab attention doesn't always guarantee funding or adoption, especially when your product sits inside the maze of the US healthcare system with competing perspectives between providers, payers, patients, and politicians. Make sure your AI claim can be substantiated and your model continuously learns and brings insights to your customers. Innovation alone doesn't remove hesitation around a product or service. In complex and regulated sectors like health and insurance, every new software or platform is first evaluated through the lenses of compliance and risk mitigation. Today, we're breaking down a tech startup serving the healthcare industry. It built the first AI platform designed with diagnostic reimbursement codes, think, as well as insights and items that are often overlooked by humans when submitting claims. Take durable medical equipment reimbursement. Details are often overlooked when submitting claims. That means they're denied annually for many suppliers, most in fact, which adds up to a lot of lost revenue. In this case, a continuous glucose monitor supplier we worked with realized the solution that it developed to fix its own huge problem worked so well that the founders launched a new company to help others in the industry solve the same problem. That's right, their competitors. It was a smart move and it was an industry-wide issue that needed a solution. If you're a founder launching technology in a regulated, complex industry, this framework could prove relevant to you. Selling or servicing durable medical equipment, let's call it DME, for patients can be a complicated area when it comes to billing and compliance. It's also ripe with fraud, and someone has to lead the charge away from this stigma. The scale of this problem was so massive that roughly 20% of DME claims were denied every year for most suppliers. Imagine letting a fifth of your revenue slip away by not having clean claims, as they call them. Why does it happen? Because missing documentation, incorrect coding, or understanding of the coding, which constantly changes, those requirements by each payer, which have their own criteria. So it's a maze to keep up with. It's impossible for even the smartest of humans to keep up with those constant changes. Now we can all relate as business owners to these suppliers who may not get their supplies covered by government or private payers because of those omissions. It's not a stretch to say most of us, even as consumers, let alone business owners, have experienced some version of this frustration with uncovered healthcare costs. According to a recent report released by the Commonwealth Fund, about 45% of insured adults say they've received a medical bill for something they believe insurance should absolutely have covered. And that's exactly the problem this startup solved for itself and its competitors. It built a large language model as an AI-powered medical records compliance platform designed to help DME suppliers catch documentation issues and keep up with the changing codes before claims were submitted. So the company was preparing it for its debut, its new software at the largest industry trade show for the DME market. And it was also its best opportunity to meet potential customers, partners, and investors and explain what they had created. But there was a problem. The company was so new, it had no social media presence in a crowded healthcare technology market. It did not want to simply be another booth on the trade show floor. So how did this startup separate from the pack? By anchoring around a massive industry problem that the founders had personally experienced only later to solve. To this audience, instead of leading with AI software, the focus was on the operational problems, denial of claims, revenue loss, wasted staff time, and potentially ripple effects of these complexities. So the company positioned itself as a solution to an industry pain point supported by large customers leveraging its new technology. Using our inverted pyramid storytelling methodology, one of the most powerful parts of the campaign to secure third parties to help tell its story revealed the nitty-gritty of this niche in healthcare. Targeted LinkedIn campaigns generated strong engagement and landed multiple earned media features. HME News, which is home medical equipment similar to DME, and the South Florida Sun Sentinel's What's Hot in Healthcare, which both equated to a $38,000 value in 6 months. This new medical records compliance platform and brand quickly embedded itself with industry decision makers. When you're a new company, lead generation is everything. So, an important lesson to founders: if you use AI in your name or description, it will attract investor intrigue, but make sure the claim substantiates itself in your software or platform solution for your customers. This momentum did not come from launching another AI product. It came from building its story as told by other leaders. In my book, Secret Unique, I share 10 secrets founders can use to differentiate, like this one did. The first chapter emphasizes stand out or step aside. They did just that. Identify your advantage that turns on your growth machine. Highlight the nuances that make your company credible, relevant, and differentiated. That's validation. If this video helped you think differently about how to position your company, drive leads, and enhance your brand recognition, even if you're 6 months old as a company, give it a like and share it. And stay tuned for more methodologies and insights.